Hey guys, sorry if the voice doesn't match up, but I'm trying a new way to record my videos. I have a separate programming and I'm using a new microphone. Hopefully you can tell the difference. I'm using my Turtle Beach headset, so hopefully the quality is more clear and crisp. But I did a little test and there was like a little clicking in the background, so I don't know if that's going to be there on this video or not, but if it is, I'm really sorry. And I can completely understand if you just like want to fast forward to the highlights. So, to start off, we have again Neuer in goal. But the only reason why we have Neuer in goal um, is because you guys got me 5 likes in a week, which is what I asked for. I mean, it's not a lot to ask for, but you guys did reach it. So I'm bringing you the sweatiest hybrid that you can really have. It's extremely pacey and it's just ridiculously overpowered. So also in the last, couple videos I've had, pretty much the same 3 back, Alaba, Boateng, and Neuer. I know that's a recurring thing, but it's not going to be anymore. I'm changing it up a little bit. The only reason why I really did it is because I don't have that many coins, and he's extremely overpowered. So I just put him in there because he's extremely good, and you can't really go wrong with him. So as you can see, we have Reus at left mid, aubmeyang at left striker, ibarbo at right striker, and then right mid we have Cuadrado again. Center attacking mid, we have Ramos. He is literally the only Colombian in the entire Bundesliga. That's the only way that you can get aubameyang and ibarbo in the same squad together. So you pretty much have the two paciest strikers in the game paired up together, and it is just completely ridiculously overpowered, and I cannot tell you how much fun I have had with this team. I have had this team for quite a while now, so I don't know how many games I played within the highlights. It was probably like 4 or 5 within the highlights. But this is the team, and it is extremely pacey, and it is extremely overpowered. You can change Royce with Goretzky, or however you pronounce his name. He plays for Dortmund. He's just quite a bit cheaper. And you can change Alaba also to another left back in the Bundesliga as long as they're German, so they link up with Boateng. And those are pretty much the only ones that I see that you can change up. You can change the right back, but he's the best one in the the Serie A. But this team is just ridiculously good. I probably played around 30 games with this whole team. Okay, well, I guess I played 15. To me, aubameyang was much better than ibarbo, and, I mean, he does have 95 pace, plus the 3, which makes it 98, so, I mean, he's kind of hauling ass. Same with ibarbo, he's got 96 pace with this attribute card, well, not attribute, chemistry style, and, Ramos has scored for me a couple goals. He was pretty good. I mean, he was really only there so they can link up right and, have perfect chemistry. And this is probably the best squad builder I'll ever come out with, because I don't think I'll ever be getting on my hands on like a Messi, Ronaldo, or Bale, or anything that's worth, over 100 coins, 100k coins, or anything like that anytime soon, So this is probably going to be the best hybrid slash squad builder, whatever you want to call this, from me. As you can see, everybody gets perfect chemistry, and this team is just so ridiculous. It's probably one of the most overpowered teams I've ever seen on YouTube and that I've ever played with, and I mean, it is just completely ridiculous how amazing this team really is. So this guy, the Ramos guy, he's a default striker, I think. So you can either buy him at striker and then convert him down to center attacking mid, or you can buy a center attacking mid, but I think people are charging like 4k, 3k. So I don't know if you want to, get him for 400 coins, which is pretty much discard, and then get the 2 position changes and then just put him down. But that's what I did. There wasn't any at the market one the time I tried to buy him. So I don't know if this team has ever been built, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to build this team. I built it on Foothead. I'll put a link in the description to my Foothead profile, whatever you want to call it, and you guys can look at all of my hybrids on there. I make a couple a day, sadly. I'm kind of addicted to building hybrids, and if you want to, leave like 2 players down in the description, well, down in the comments you want me to build a hybrid around, and I'll build a hybrid around it, and then it'll be on my Foothead profile, and I'll put like your YouTube name on it. I'll put like example banana for whatever, you know, whatever your YouTube name is, your YouTube name hybrid, and then you can either look at it or not, or you can either buy it or not. But my friends ask me all the time to build them hybrids, so you know, go ahead and ask me down in the comments. But if I do get more views and more comments and stuff like that, it's obviously going to be harder for me to build hybrids for every single comment that I get, because if I get a couple thousand of comments, then I have to make a couple thousand hybrids. So that is it for the team building part of it. The highlights, I got some really good goals. I got a sweaty goal, and then I think I got like a scissor kick from either ibarbo or aubmeyang. But I'm going to go, guys. Here are the highlights. Hope you enjoy this team, and I hope you build it. It is extremely pacey, and it is extremely overpowered and sweaty. See you guys later.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the sky, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for
a young nigga with $1 and a dream, and these Nikes on my feet, trying to stay about the streets. So I'm rhyming, pulling 187s all on these beats, instead of on the concrete, submitting my future while they were focused on what they cheap. But shit, I'm like a chief head honcho. Tell me that it's impossible, I give it to you pronto. Be working all these late nights and these early mornings like Alonzo. So one day they'll be calling me great, just call me Gonzo. But I'm never acting, nor is anybody pulling strings. Everything I have came from sacrificing everything. I traded working 9 to 5 for the minimum for working non-stop, so my life be like a cinema screen. But in the end, I wouldn't have it any other way. Got on my knees and for this rap to work is what I prayed. And that was happening, crunching numbers like Captain, a serial killer, compelling listeners with his passion for words. Never acting my verbs, but truly passion to serve not only masses but curves, not just the hood but the birds. Know you hear it every time I grace the mic, then I give it to God, feeling blinded by the lights in his song.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the sky, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog.
20-year-old dreaming of whipping Monte Carlos and gold jewelry, looking like I came from El Dorado. Pick up the pen and pad, instead of spitting gin and vag, I'm painting pictures with my words, just call me Young Picasso. These haters only gas me up and then I mash the throttle. Being strickers think it's safe to say should drop the bottle, cause what I'm spitting is proof, and truth is hard to swallow. When rappers losing their heads, that's word to Sleepy Hollow. Nowadays they tryna flex, Johnny Bravo, and I be Rocky in his second fight against Apollo. Underdog, but you see I won the war. Asking me if I could spit is asking me to raise the bar. I've been in this place before, matter of fact most of my life. They told me that I would fail, die before I prove them right. Pinning verses on my lunch bag, now I'm doing shows, lady love.